Hey everyone, it's Toto Chubbs, and today I want to go over my Lego Star Wars and Lego collection as a whole and just kind of give you a brief overview of it. And so, kind of just go through the room here. I had to pull a lot of stuff out of my closet. I don't have a lot of room yet to put it anywhere, and I haven't got any shelves or anything, but we'll start over in the closet here, and we'll start down below with my biggest set. The Millennium Falcon, the UCS one, the most recent. I think there's like 7,500 pieces to it. It was a pain to build, but definitely love it. Don't really have anywhere to put it right now. It's just kind of bulky and don't know what to do with it. And we'll kind of just go up here and I'll show you. I have the UCS Slave 1 along with the UCS Snowspeeder. Purchased those recently as well. Definitely my favorite one is a Slave 1 of all the UCSs so far. Maybe the Imperial Shuttle, but have these two. Also have the Y-Wing, the most recent Y-Wing. That's from I'm pretty sure it's from the Rogue One set line. We can go over here more. Got the AT-ST from the Rogue One set line. Shuttle Tydirium, it's a couple years old. It's a pretty awesome set with some good Rebel troopers in it. I said mostly Lego Star Wars, but I actually do have this guy right here. Oh, he fell apart. And this is the bust from the third Harry Potter movie, Prisoner of Azkaban. I like it because the color is unique. Don't really get that many purple Lego sets, but definitely have some Lego Harry Potter, Lego Lord of the Rings, and some other random sets here. It's not just all Lego Star Wars. I like collecting Legos in general as well. Got the TIE silencer here from The Last Jedi. And we can go over here. One of my favorite sets that's not a Lego Star Wars set is a Hobbit set. It's I think it's I forgot what it's called, but it's the Gathering or something like that. It's where they all meet for dinner, the dwarves and at Bilbo Baggins' Hobbit hole. And it's an awesome set. I'll definitely do reviews individually on all these sets. Pretty excited to do that. And then up here, unfortunately, my worst purchase as far as UCS sets, you can kind of see it back up there. It's the UCS Hoth. And I mean, most people I've heard in the Lego community don't really think much of it. It's kind of a play set, so I don't think it should be UCS. But we'll talk about that later. We also got the First Order TIE Fighter. And then back behind it, it's really hard to see. You can see it in the back here. It's one of my favorite sets. It's a Lego Ideas set. It's the Apollo. It's the Apollo rocket. Definitely my favorite Legos Ideas set, and I am a big, huge fan of the Ideas line. We go over here. We got the Sky. I think it's a Skyhopper. I forgot exactly what it's called. Like the T-13 something Skyhopper. It's from Star Wars. It has a very limited appearance in, pretty sure it's New Hope. But it's the newer version of it. I think there was one back in the early 2000s. It was kind of crappy. Don't really like the older Legos as far as Star Wars. But this one I think is from 2015. It's pretty awesome. Then we have Krennic's shuttle back here. It's kind of dark. Sorry guys, not really good lighting. Maybe I'll do another one of these someday to I'll pull all the sets out and show you in better light. But that's Krennic's shuttle from Rogue One. And then let's go down over here. I think this is from 2011 or 2012, but it's a Hoth Echo Base Lego set. I definitely like this one because of some of the minifigures, especially I can't remember what droid that is, the TC-13 or something like that. I don't remember, honestly. Then we have Luke in the bacta tank. There's going to be a Hoth Medical Bay. It's going to have that. So before that, I can't remember a set that was actually that Luke minifigure was in. Kind of go over here. We have Yoda's hut, the newest version of it. Just got that recently as well. Definitely a better rendition as far as detail. I wish it was kind of fully enclosed though. It's got a backside here. I think it's more for playability, honestly, and that's what Lego's going for. And then we got all my minifigures, or a lot of my minifigures, not all of them completely. I have a lot of them still on the sets. I kind of should decide whether I should put them all together in the box or just put them with all their sets. I'm kind of worried about weathering. And so that's kind of why I have a lot of them in the box right here together. But we got tons of Lego Star Wars. That's mostly what's in here. We got some old ones right here. Like this is one from, I think, the 90s, Aspirius minifigure. So, but yeah, mostly Lego Star Wars. That's mainly what I collect. But we'll go on here and show you, this is the Raptor Chase. This is from the new Jurassic World line, but this is pays homage to the nostalgia from the original Jurassic Park movie. One of the best scenes in the movie, with Alan Grant, Lex and Tim and Ellie Sadler, I think. Then the Velociraptor right here. Definitely loved Jurassic Park when I was growing up. Huge dinosaur fan, so it was awesome that they made this set. Go over here. Got this Lego Classics box. I don't know why I got it. Probably should return it. I just thought it looked cool. But yeah, didn't use it. We have right here, we have the newest Imperial TIE Fighter. This is from the Han Solo movie. Definitely love the detail compared to all the other TIE Fighters they've made in the years. They keep making them better and better. And then we'll go over here to, this is the Sith Infiltrator, the newest one that came out, I think, in 2015 or 2014. Not bad. It was okay. I'll be honest, I'm more of a fan of the original trilogy than the prequels or the sequel trilogy. I like them all, but I prefer original trilogy sets, and I do like some Rogue One sets, and some of the Han Solo sets so far haven't disappointed. But we'll go on over here to the U-Wing. This is from the Rogue One set line. Didn't really like this. Honestly, I probably would sell it just because it's kind of bare. It's bare bones. It's not really detailed as much as I'd like to be, especially on the inside. Cargo bay area below. And then we'll go up here, and this is another awesome set right here. This is a Lego Ideas, I think it's the old Fish House set. Very awesome. A lot of detail. You can kind of come over here and see you can open this up. I'll do, like I said, I'll show these more individually and give reviews on them. But back in there, you can see there's a lot of detail. I mean, it's kind of dark, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, definitely a lot of detail. Like I said, pretty awesome set. Love the Lego Ideas. It's a great concept, and all the sets I bought, I've been fully satisfied. And then my most recent purchase, kind of back away here because it's pretty big, is the UCS Imperial Shuttle, and it is really big. I didn't realize how big it was until I got it. I had to buy it off eBay though for more than it obviously was valued at when it came out. Because they haven't made this, I think, since 2012 or 2011 is when this came out. But it is an awesome set. Do need to clean it up a little bit. It's kind of dusty. The previous owner, I don't think, took care of it that well. But you can open it up, and I'll show the minifigures in there. You got an Imperial pilot and an Imperial officer. Then you have Luke and Darth Vader. Kind of dark to see Darth Vader. He's kind of blended in there. But let's go over here, and then I'll show you another UCS set. It's the UCS TIE Fighter. This set is interesting because I thought it was going to be to minifigure scale. It's obviously a lot bigger than that. So my expectations were a little bit different on it. Still an awesome set. All the UCS sets are awesome. I haven't had one except for the Hoth one. That's really disappointed me. We'll go on down here, and this is the Duel on Naboo from episode 1. And like I said, I didn't really like the prequels as much as the original trilogy, but this fight scene is the best part of episode 1, and so I thought I'd buy the set. You got Qui-Gon, and you've got Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then we can go on over here to an episode 3 set. This one is the transformation of Darth Vader, or Anakin to Darth Vader. You've got Anakin all, battle-scarred and wounded. You got Emperor Palpatine, or Darth Sidious, and then you got Vader on the backside here. Kind of twist this around on the backside here, and then it's got some interesting playability features too. Switch them around. That's what a lot of sets now, everything are going for is playability. And here's one of my older Lego Star Wars sets. This is the Home 1 set. I don't know if it's 2008, 2009. It might be older than that, but it's my oldest set, I think, that's Lego Star Wars that I have built, and it's a pretty interesting set. some of the pieces, like this piece right here, the hologram of the Death Star, I think that's pretty unique. I don't know if that's in any other Lego set. Of course, we have an A-Wing. Yay, you know, I've got like 4 A-Wings. You need to stop making minifigure size A-Wings. Maybe come out the UCS one. But anyways, some interesting minifigures here. We've got an old Lando, Mon Mothma, pretty sure that's her name. And then I forgot General, is it General Nadine? I can't remember exactly. And then we have, oh, what's his name over here? It's a trap guy. I'm trying to remember. Oh, Admiral Akbar. We have him kind of peek around here. So, yeah, it's one of my older sets, but I think it's awesome. Then we'll kind of keep going over here. Some of the smaller sets. This is, I think, a Bounty Hunter Battle Pack. It's the most recent one. It's pretty new. We can go over here. I think this belongs to actually the Y-Wing I showed you up there earlier. I think that's General Radis. I can't remember. I think it is. But that's just one of the accessory parts to that Y-Wing. Let's see here. We can go over, and this is one of my land speeders, Luke's land speeders. I have 2 of them. Now, I can't remember which one goes to which. I think this one might go to that cantina, but I can't be sure. And one of them's a standalone land speeder set. But I got 2 of those. They've made a bunch of land speeder sets. I like these 2 versions. They're the newest ones. Then we'll kind of go over here. This is the TIE prototype. I think this is from the Lego Rebels series. It's a pretty cool set. You can fold the wings down. Definitely like it. How to get that on eBay as well. Then we can come over here and see the 2 Cantina sets. We have the smaller, newer one. And then we have the one from, I think, 2014. My favorite Cantina version with the Bith musicians. I think that's the only set you can get those guys in. And then I do like the Dewback. The only thing I do not like about the set that I like about this set is having Wooher, the bartender, and the New Hope. He's unique to this set. And then there's also another piece. It's, I think, one of the spacecraft that's outside of the Mos Eisley Cantina. I need to find that. I don't have it with the set, but it is part of the set, and it is awesome. Kind of go over here. And right here is the carbonite freezing on Bespin. It's a cool little play set. Some cool play features to switch around. Han Solo, he's right in here inside the carbonite. You get an Ugnaught. I'm pretty sure there's not an Ugnaught in any other set right now. You got a Boba Fett. Got plenty of Boba Fetts, but still awesome little set. Then we got the Sand Speeder, which I don't know how I feel about this. It's a Target exclusive. But it's not in any of the movies, and it's really just a snow speeder that's been modified, but, you know, whatever. And then we have the Droid Escape Pod, the newest version. Definitely like this version. The other ones are not that good, but this one is pretty awesome. Inside compartments. Got another A-Wing. Like I said, I've got one in this home world, this home one. Then we got one right here, and then I'll show you one a little up there in a second. But they've got a lot of minifigure size A-Wings. I wish they'd stop making them. You know, we don't need that many A-Wings. But yeah, it's not a bad set. It comes with Lando and a Rebel ground crew. And then we can go over here. This is the Batwing from Lego Batman movie. I don't know why I bought this set. I kind of had this phase where I was like, I was going to start collecting Lego superheroes, but I kind of went out of that really quick, and I was like, nah, I'd rather just collect Lego Star Wars, and Lego Harry Potter, Lego Lord of the Rings, those sets, and then maybe a few Lego Ideas sets. Then we'll go over here, and then this is another UCS set. This is the most recent version of the UCS Death Star. It's a pretty awesome play set. Tons of minifigures. That's what's awesome, is the minifigures you get in it. But, I mean, it's not traditionally like a UCS set that you would see in the vehicles. Over here, it's more, like I said, play set. Better than Hoth, but, you know, it's UCS, but it doesn't have that feel that the ships do, where you can just use them as display models. This is more of a play set. Really expensive play set. I wouldn't be getting my kid this play set. It's too much. But awesome detail of some famous scenes in the Death Star from the Death Star 1 and the Death Star 2. So definitely do a review on this. Kind of look around here and see it. And then we'll go up over here, And here are some of my microfighters. I have more than these, but these are the ones that I could find. I have the TIE Prototype, the Y-Wing, the TIE Striker, the Imperial Shuttle, and Krennic Shuttle. It's cool because they all come with the minifigure, and it's just kind of a cool thing. They're good for, you know, if parents don't have a lot of money to spend, because I know Legos are expensive. You can get these for your kids. They come with a minifigure, and they have a little buildable, you know, whatever Starcraft that they're going to do, or whatever vehicle from Star Wars. And then behind here is, I think, the Dilophosaurus Outpost. It's a new Jurassic World set. I regret buying this, honestly. It was stupid. I wanted the Dilophosaurus minifigure, but I probably could have just gone on eBay and got the Dilophosaurus minifigure without having to buy the whole set. It's really a stupid set, at least for me, in my opinion. I'm not really a collector of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World sets, except for I did like that Raptor Chase Down one that I showed you just because of the nostalgia. But yeah. And then here is one of my favorite non-movie themed sets, and it is, I think, from 2014, 2015, somewhere around that. It's the Brickbeard Bounty. I used to love Lego Pirates and Lego Space in the 90s growing up, and this is just awesome. It just helps me, it reminds me of my childhood right here, but definitely a cool set. Got some other minifigures that don't belong in the set, like I think Merlin. And then this ghost from Lego 1990s, 1980s Lego Castle that glows in the dark. Pretty awesome. And right here you can see the Spanish or British troopers right there. It's part of the set. And then come over here, and this is another battle pack set, the Jawas. And then more Jawas than are supposed to be on the battle pack set. I think a lot of these are with the Sandcrawler. I actually want to show that again. I don't think I went over that. But then here is A-Wing. And then the Advanced TIE Fighter that goes as a set. I mainly bought it for the TIE Fighter because I didn't want another freaking A-Wing, but, you know, this TIE Fighter is really awesome. It's the best version, I think, of a Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, except for maybe the UCS one back in the early 2000s. And we can come over here, and this is a little Lego Castle set from the 90s. It's got the Ghost also. It glows in the dark. Pretty cool. We'll go back around here and I'll kind of go up over. I really didn't mention it, but here is the UCS Sandcrawler. Definitely love this set. It's really big, actually. It's bulky. Definitely a good set. And then we'll go into the other room. I'll show you some other of my Lego sets. All right, I'll show you two other Lego sets that I love. The newest Y-Wing. I just have it on display out here because I just think it's awesome and it fits in this space. The detail is amazing. With these newer UCS sets, they're just going leaps and bounds better than what they were doing earlier with them decades back. And so, yeah, some awesome detail here. Got the placard, the droid, and the gold leader. Pretty cool. And then this one over here is awesome because I am from Idaho. And this was made from a guy from Boise, Idaho, I'm pretty sure. And it's just a ship in the bottle. It's kind of funny because I just never thought Lego would make one of these sets, but it's really cool. It's kind of an interesting talking point if someone comes over like, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's a Lego ship in the bottle, and you can have an interesting conversation about that. So, yeah. And then another thing I want to show you, I do keep all the instructions. Let's go down here. And they are all back in there. Every single one of them. The biggest ones on the bottom are the Millennium Falcon one and the Death Star one, the UCS ones. They're huge. But yep, I keep all the instruction booklets. I do like the artwork on the booklets and the box. I think that's kind of cool about Lego sets, is their boxes have such neat artwork. And then we'll come over here to Harry Potter's room. It's kind of the room under the cupboard under the floor or the stairs. Just come in here, and this is where I keep all the boxes. I normally keep them folded because if I were to keep them all taped up, that would take a lot of room, so I keep them all just folded up, most of them. Some of the newer ones, they're not pressed down, like this one. Got that one recently. And then obviously I got the Imperial Shuttle. That one's not folded down. But yeah, the only ones I don't have folded down are these little guys right here, these microfighters, just because I don't want to break the box anywhere it needs to. But yeah, this is where I keep all the boxes. And so, yeah, I'll probably want to display them someday if I have more room, because the artwork is really amazing, the detail on it, and this looks cool. So, but yeah, guys, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe and leave any comments below, and I'll be back with more LEGO reviews later.